So, what's going on now? Well, one of the things I'm going to be approaching in this week is talking to Catherine Frere-Smith, the designer of the original Croydon Bake Off logo, and asking her if she would also like to do the spring one. I'm presuming yes, as we've spoken about it before, but you never know, maybe times have changed, maybe she's busy, maybe she's not able to do it for some reason. Anyway, I need to clear that with her, because the idea for the logo, if you haven't seen one of the videos before, is that it will change throughout the seasons, because the Croydon Bake Off is happening throughout the seasons, throughout the year. So the next one is going to be spring. So I'm going to be working with Catherine to try and come up with some sort of spring vibe theme. So things that remind me of spring or new life in general. I think that's kind of the main thing of spring. We're going to be trying to get some elements of new life into the Croydon Bake Off theme of the image. However, there is going to be a junior bake off in summer. So I'm thinking about ways that we can get a sort of new life theme into the image without being forced to compromise on the summer image, or without sort of mixing the two, because the summer image is obviously going to be young people, although the ages is 13 to 18, so it's different to sort of babies and new life, but still there's the element of, you know, like young and things like that. So that's one of the considerations for the new logo going up. I need to arrange a time with Ashley, who did the professional filming on the day, and I'm going to sit with him and do some editing so we can come out with a really amazing looking video from the day, which feels like a really long time ago now, but actually it was only Saturday just gone. It's crazy. I need to start talking to a few people now, really, and in the run up to the Croydon Bake Off there was a lot of people who expressed interest, and that was because as we were getting closer, everything was really ramping up and a lot of people were really taking note. So there's a few people I've still got to contact and sort of discuss with them about how working together for the bake-off is going to be possible. Neil, one of the bakers in the first one, has also offered to help out in the social media and advertising, because as with all of these things with PR and advertising, they are done in campaigns. So it's not just like one person sitting down thinking, okay, I'm going to do this, I'm just going to tweet about Croydon Bake Off, I'm just going to tweet croydonbakeoff.com every few days and see what happens. With the advertising, there needs to be some sort of plan and structure. So maybe right now, what I want to be doing is reminding people that it's just happened and linking them to the videos, allowing for that to become the sort of viral element of the advertising campaign. People seeing this cool thing that happened in Croydon and spreading it with their friends. Closer to the time, I'm going to be wanting to remind people that it's going to be happening soon. So the advertising campaign might change from talking about how great the last one was to talking about how great this next one will be. Obviously, we'll be talking about what happened before, but the main thrust of the advertising will be to make people aware that it's going to be happening on May the 11th and aware of what's going to be going on throughout the day and why they should come. And part of that is tapping into the sort of nostalgia value for the people that arrived at the previous one, but potentially a lot more people are going to be coming to the next one, and those people might be people who didn't come to the previous. So there's a lot of different considerations for the advertising campaign, but Neil is a professional in this area, so he will probably have far more insight into this than I do, and it'll be great to sort of get our heads together and come up with some sort of strategy, and for him to also help me with that as well. It'll allow me to concentrate on other things in terms of making the event bigger and sort of concentrating on a few different things. Really, as it comes closer to the final, I'd love to be in a place where we've got a team of 5 or 6 people, all with their own jobs, all knowing exactly what they should be doing, and then I can be a sort of coordinator and overall sort of overseeing everything, as well as getting my hands stuck in. One of the things I really want to be able to do is actually taste the things which are being cooked, and this time around I didn't get a chance because it was just me and I had to just be making sure that everyone was okay, everyone was happy, everyone knew what was going on. I fully expect that to happen next time, but it would be really nice if I could actually taste some of the bakes without sort of crowbarring myself into becoming a judge, which would be unfair. So those are my considerations for this week, and hopefully in the next 2 weeks we'll have a new logo. And also we'll have a new social media and advertising campaign on the roll, which is all exceedingly exciting.